got James back last summer, and what are your impressions of the season that he had, and were you happy with the way that he was used this year?
It was up and down. Obviously, we knew James won us some games. Is he disappointed with how it ended? I'm sure he is. I think a player like him, it's built over time, I think, and trust is built over time. And I think that's one of the things that he's a phenomenal talent. And he does some things well. He does some things not so well. And I think as time goes on, Dwayne is going to build trust in James, and that takes time too. So we didn't make one snap decision and say, hey, we're going to bring this guy, just try him out, and you know what? Maybe it's going to take time, and we'll see. All those things are things we're going to study with the coaches as we go through this process this next couple weeks and really treat every individual player, study every individual player, where they helped, where they didn't, if there are things that they can work on, if there are things that, you know what, it's not going to help our team, our style of play going forward. So, so overall, up and down season, but I think the body of work and I think the frame time it has to be longer.
So when you look back on the decision at the trade deadline to stand pat and to put your confidence in the team at that time, I guess how do you feel looking back on that now?
I feel good about it. Sometimes when you make those decisions, I didn't make it at the time based on we had won, I think, 3-4 games, and we're beating good teams at the time. We made it based on just throwing these guys out there, and really giving them that opportunity. Because, the questions you guys would be asking me now if you got a veteran or if you got some kind of player was, well, Jonas did not play so much, or this person did not play so much, and so we don't know him. I didn't want to be put in that situation, because I want to know our players, and I think this opportunity gave us the playoffs, and not doing anything gave us the opportunity to know our players, to really, really know, study them, what they can do, what we feel, maybe what they may be able to do, and, stop guessing, really, because at the end of the day, we have to make really good decisions on them, like the questions I've been asked of extensions and stuff. You want to know what they can do rather than guess. 100% I felt comfortable with standing pat and not doing anything.
When you look at Jonas and his development this year and how he was handled, he's kind of the big extension that you have to consider coming into the fall. Where do you see him in the NBA right now and in the context of your team?
A huge part of our team, we can criticize Jonas all he wants, and it's a big discussion we're going to have with coach and the staff, and how he was used and how he's used, and those guys are hard to find. You can scour around the world and try to find those Jonas or big guys like that. It also takes time. We understand that, but we feel he got better. He got better rim protecting. His feet got a little bit better. He got more confident in the post. He got better rebounding defensively. So I think it's gradual with big guys. It takes time, and he's going to be a big part, I think, of our building.